game online. We lost the flip. We'll be going second. Sometimes I like to record these games so I can hear my own thought process, and I try to review it, and maybe I can get lucky if I post it to YouTube, somebody else can review it. Haven't really been too lucky with that, which makes sense since nobody even knows I exist. But it's helpful for my own review. I should have a game coming soon. There it is. All right, let's jump in here. All right. The tray has a good card in Colt Hit. Definitely food gaining brown powers in the forest are fantastic. So I anticipate my opponent takes that. If he doesn't, it means he already has a food gaining bird. Let's see here. Okay, so I have a food gaining bird that in the hummingbird that can be put in any habitat. Rainbow lorikeet. It works if there's 3 nectar in the feeder, I guess. I guess there's only 1. No, maybe that is it. Maybe that's the correct play. Ryebill is obviously a good card, but for later in the game, canvas back maybe just to get draw going. All right, end of round number 1 is birds worth greater than 4. I don't have a single one in my hand. And their burrowing owl is the one option that I do not like in the tray. Second one is the food cost. Rainbow lorikeet could help with that. I guess and then we got birds in the wetlands, which is where I would put the hummingbird and cup nest. Okay, all right. I think we take lorikeet because we're not going to get the Colt Hit. If we do, we take that and we'd be very happy. We take hummingbird, canvasback, and lorikeet, and I think we put the hummingbird and the canvasback in the wetlands, lorikeet in the forest. Yeah, I think that's what we do here. And so we have 2 cup nests here to help us with last and around, and 2 birds in the wetlands. And the lorikeet helps with the fruit and seeds. I don't know if we're going to grab that burrowing owl. It may not be worth it. I don't like that bird at all. So I guess we do this. Let's see what our bonus is. Okay, cup nest. Probably going to, let's see, fruits. I don't, winter, let's see, wildlife. Okay, we already have 2 cup nests, so let's try to build on that. And I think this is what we do. Let's see, which way do we play here? We play the lorikeet and then the hummingbird. Let's see how this works. Okay, let's see if he takes that Colt Hit. If he doesn't, that means he has a food gainer in the forest. A food gaining brown power in the forest. Now, if he doesn't take it, am I just snatching it up? Okay, he did not take it. Is my lorikeet better? I need to get nectar every time I roll. And then I might not even want to trade it if there's not. So the Colt Hit is fundamentally better. He didn't take it that turn, so I have to believe he's not going to take it next turn. So let's put... Maybe let's put this in the wetlands like we planned. I'm going to take a chance and pay this berry. I think I'm going to be getting rid of the lorikeet. I think it's a trap. Now, if everything stays, which I think it will, I'm going to take the Colt Hit. And then I don't like the burrowing owl, but he helps with end around number 3 and helps with end around number 1. I want to draw 2 cards instead of 1, and I didn't want to turn in my nectar. And he took them both. Okay, well, Wagtail is a great alternative, so let's take that. None of these other birds seem worth it. Okay. I've been drawing a lot of that card lately. Let's see here. We both get a dice from the feeder. The thing that helps me most is a grub. I guess he can go first. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, so now we're going to be playing the white wagtail game, which means we need to be doing all 4 actions in every round. And so now we are going to rely on the lorikeet. I guess I'm glad I didn't spend that nectar. You know what I did? I didn't even think about the spoon-billed sandpiper helps me with the birds worth more than 4. Okay. So I think next up we play that lorikeet. And then when we play lorikeet, we gain food, play the wagtail, lay eggs. So let's see, I'm sorry, lorikeet's 1, gain food's 2, wagtail's 3, lay eggs is 4, then we still have 2 turns left. And I think we just gain food, and then maybe draw cards and play an extra bird with wagtail. I think that's our plan. That extra bird, I want it to be canvasback, but we'll see how the end of round's going. All right, so let's play the lorikeet. We shouldn't have got rid of that berry. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't take the cold tip, but we're going to play him. Okay, now we need nectar in the feeder to trade it for more food. All right, so 5 turns. We are looking at food, wagtail, eggs, and then maybe draw, then food. Okay, how much of that nectar is going to stay? 1. All right. It's not a really good feeder for us, but I think we take the nectar here, the grub. Yeah, this will work. So we take... We do this, and then we take the fish doesn't really matter, and we roll, and we got our nectar back, so that works, and that's us food. Okay, so that did work. All right, so we have nectar. Okay, so now everything's going according to plan. Nothing in the tray is going to make me change right now. How is he doing on birds worth more than 4? Okay, he already did play 1. Which one? Did he play the burrowing owl? Okay, oh, he had black-throat diver. That's a good one. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so now, again, we just stay on the plan here. This will get us nectar in that area, too. Okay. Lay eggs. Draw cards to see if we get something better, and then gain food. And we should be able to get whatever food we need to play either. Probably going to have to be spoon-billed sandpiper, even though I'd kind of prefer it to be canvasback. All right, what popped up in the tray here? Shoveler, gain 1 from the bird. Eurasian golden eagle. All right. I don't think anything there is going to make me... I mean, star nest is always nice. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize wagtail has the cup nest. I'm going to just lay eggs as planned. Okay, so plan right now was to draw cards, gain food, and play a bird off wagtail. If we can get some nectar, we can use... Okay. All right, so now where do we... Do we spend the fish to flip the tray here? And then we're getting in the territory of not getting enough food to cast one of these cards. That's a risk. But I think it's a risk worth taking. Okay, I like Eurasian Goldfinch. Does he even have anything that makes that even better? He does not. Alright, so let's see. Snipe's also not a bad play. The Tailor Bird, I already do have those 2 cup nests there. I guess if I played Tailor Bird here, it'd be Tailor Bird, and I could play Canvas back here. Just have at least 4 eggs there at the end. It's never a bad play. Snipe's probably the best play there. It helps with end around 3. Ooh, this card just clinches end around number 2 pretty much, I think. I think Tailor Bird's getting a little bit. I'm happy with this. I don't need I mean, the only one I would really want there would be the seed, and he can only take 1, so I'll let him go first. We would like to get some nectar played in the wetlands on this play, which is the plan. Okay, so now we gain food, hopefully get a nectar so we can play that in the wetlands and be competing and all that. And I guess the best bird on here is the European Goldfinch, but he doesn't have any tucking cards right now. Did you play one? He's drawn birds. All right. All right. Okay. So now the plan becomes, well, what do we spend? What's the best card to play down here? We can play the Goldfinch. He's just a good card, and he helps my bonus. And let's see, how is he doing in this? Oh, he played 2, so I'm just playing to compete. I guess the card that gives us the most value, this Snipe does the same thing, but he doesn't help our bonus card. This helps our bonus card, gives us the highest value, and kind of adds to our forest. I think that maybe I'm going to play this in the forest. That doesn't give us any nectar in the wetlands. That's okay. Okay. So there we go. Now we qualified, which is good. And we really put a good amount of seeds and berries up for that second. Okay, Sri Lanka Blue Magpie. So he's going to have to be played. We need to take him. We take him. Yeah. Okay, I guess we take him and we take the Kookaburra. We put them both up in the forest and kind of proceed from there. I would like to go first this time. Okay. So now we have kind of a game plan here. Obviously, we're on the Wagtail game plan, which is fine because we don't have eggs coming from anywhere else, and it's never a bad idea to draw cards. So this is okay. I have found problems with wagtail games where I have eggs coming from other sources, and I really don't want to take the action to lay eggs, but I'm forced to. So I don't have eggs coming from anywhere else right now. So we build up this forest so we can cache all of our food at the end of every round. With I have troubles. Sri Lanka Blue Magpie, who also, by the way, cinches up our Wildlife Gardener bonus card. And we also play Kookaburra. I mean, since we're going to be visiting, now we want to get the forest as strong as possible. My thought there was to put Laughing Kookaburra in the grassland since we're going to be laying eggs at least once every round. But I think we're going to be getting food twice every round, at least. So more activations for the Kookaburra are going to come from him. And that's going to give us the extra food we need to cache with him. So I think that's a solid game plan. Obviously, we like bonus cards, but I think we need to stick to this game plan right now. I like the nectar that's in the tray, so we're going to do that. Oh, that did not work in our favor. All right, no problem. Okay. The good thing is that even we can still play both of these cards, but we don't have enough eggs. So there's fine. Like I said, we have to lay eggs every round anyway. The problem is we're going to take them all up to play Kookaburra and Sri Lanka Blue Magpie, so we're going to have to lay eggs twice. Again, that's okay. All right, let's go. It's more important to get him down and get more food. Okay. 4 turns left. We have eggs, magpie, and that's probably, honestly, what? Food? Food? No, draw food. We're going to be getting lots of food now. And this rainbow lorikeet can give us potentially even more. How are we going to get at least 1 nectar spent down there in the wetlands? I purposely turned that down. I'm looking at end around here. The Sri Lanka, the magpie will give me 1 more. How's he doing here? We're up by 1. We're going to add 1 more. Ooh, I don't like filling habitats. But what if I use my draw? I've already used the draw step. I don't know because if I grab this gray warbler, okay, can we do this? Eggs need to be laid. So that's 1. We draw. We're 1 food short on the warbler, though, if we want to play warbler and magpie. So we got 4 turns. Lay eggs is 1. Draw is 2. Gain food. Okay, but we could play. We could play warbler and Sri Lanka Blue Magpie as our wagtail. So let's work this out here. Eggs, draw, food, and then we do food again so we can have things to cache with magpie. Okay, yeah, this works. This works, okay. Wonderful. Is there anything that we particularly want here? I guess I'll go first and I'll take that seed. Rub. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now we got eggs, food, food. So then we'll have plenty of food. Oh, carrion crow. That. I do have a predator power. I need 3 eggs to do this, so I calculated this out wrong. Alright, let's just play our eggs here. Do we take one round off of caching all the food from the magpie? Because what's going to happen now is we have to lay eggs again. Or, let's think about this. Maybe, you know, I forgot the hummingbird came through. Maybe I play, let's see, eggs are a problem. Eggs are a big problem because I was thinking about playing this guy. But we need 3 eggs to play this. Thank you. Oh, I don't have any stone nests. Oh, no. I needed that egg. That egg would have fixed everything. All right. Okay. All right. Do we just play Magpie? I think, and forget about this Gray Warbler. That was a waste of. Well, it's not a waste of draw stuff because we got Eastern Imperial Eagle. Maybe we just take the Magpie, play that, and that gets rid of our eggs, and then we lay eggs to play another bird between rounds. But then we wouldn't have any food. We can play the Eastern Imperial Eagle. That's what we do. Yes, the Gray Warbler was a pipe dream. Wait, we have 2 eggs. Maybe the play here is to play Snipe and Eastern Imperial Eagle and save that for the next round, the Warbler. Okay. This, yeah, he's handing out eggs too, so we want to play a ground nest. We need that nectar down there, and we could still play Magpie. We're going to play Magpie next round. So we're going to play Eastern Imperial Eagle. We're going to talk. I think we want the Star Nest. I think we're still going to do this Warbler play. Alright. So we don't need to lay eggs. We should draw cards just to tuck them underneath the Eastern Imperial Eagle. We can draw cards and we can spend that nectar, which is fine. What's the best way to handle this turn right now? How are we doing on this? He's up 5-4. Well, I was going to play Eastern Imperial Eagle, but I kind of want to tie this. Maybe we spend, well, if we spend the nectar, we can't play the Spoonbill. If I play the Spoonbill right now, I'm left with a rat, and I don't have an egg. All right, we're going to lose this end around. Darn it. Okay. I can't spend, well, no, I can spend the nectar. Okay. So we're just going to draw 2 cards right now. And instead of playing the Gray Warbler, we're going to play the Cerulean Warbler next round. Okay, that opened up some options here. If I had a stone nest down when he gave out that egg, it would have been great. Okay. All right. Well, I guess the answer is going to be this guy who will, oh, is he going to take a two turn, a two? Wait, hold on, let's check this. Did he play one? He's up by 5. There's no way I can play. Is there anything I have that could add 2? Get this off. I don't want this on the screen. What's going on? All right. That adds 1. Okay. And then we have the magpie who eats rats and Eastern Imperial Eagle. Yeah, the rodentologist is the clear pick here. Man, I can't believe we played so many quick cup nests, but we haven't really sealed up that our wildlife gardener bonus. All right, assuming he's making the trade for bonus cards, everybody always does, especially when you have cards to spare. All right, okay. 39 points, right on the edge. I always consider 40 to be decent. Not great, but I think we got a lot of points coming, though. How are we doing this birds in the wetland? This guy is a hard competitor on all these end around holes is something I'm figuring out. And I'm not going to lie to you, I don't have any visions of playing a 4th bird in my wetlands. So, all right, well, we know that we want to play magpie and warbler. So we want to get that magpie out there as soon as possible, I think. So let's, the food's not great right now. Maybe bide my time with some eggs. Do I have anything that can help this egg layers? What came up in the tray here? What does he have in the wetlands, grasslands? Ah, you know what? That actually would help me if I copied him. But is that, if I play that common mina, I feel like we're just wasting time. We have enough stuff in our hands. Laying eggs twice is something that so 2 turns are going to have to be laying eggs, I think. All right, I think the play here is the Eastern Imperial Eagle at the end of the round. Or maybe we just play him right now so we can trade in cards to lay 3 eggs. That might, yeah, that might be the play. That'll fill the play a bird thing. We can get rid of 3 cards here, absolutely. I think that's what we do. I think that's the play. Are we giving up on this Cerulean Warbler? Are we giving up on him. He's too good. No, I'm not willing. So that means we're giving up on this guy. Okay, so now when we lay eggs, at least we can get 3. Man, I have that awesome food row. I haven't even visited it. All right. We have to, 4 turns left. We need to draw cards and gain food. What are the other 2 turns? Yes. He just gave us what we need to play. Okay, perfect. Okay. I guess we got to draw, so we might as well just do this. We need the rat and the worm, so we're not going to flip the tray. We're just gonna draw. We have to draw. Like that's because we're playing Wagtail. We have to draw. I guess I could win. Oh, okay. Ugh. I got too many things I want to do to try to win this end around goal. Because this guy's gonna play a 4th bird. I'm gonna kind of say, okay, he's going straight up grasslands, which looks pretty good to me. All right. Gain food, magpie. Can I make the kookaburra resets the feeder, right? Okay, cool. Can I throw a card for more food? Because I wouldn't want to throw a card for an egg. But I mean, I have plenty of cards here. Damn. Okay, wait, no, there's a nectar in there. That's good. So I could trade the nectar to get the nectar. So I'm going to take the 2 seeds because Dwight is a nice play. Well, I can't get a seed. Alright, okay. Alright. Alright, so we take that. Yep, we're going to do this and take the nectar and something else. I don't want to give him a reroll, but at the same time, I need grubs. We got plenty of food. I don't need grubs. I'm going to make him have to reroll if he wants to get food. Okay. Or make him have to take one. How hard are we going for this? Because I think the play is going to be magpie food. No, it's got to be magpie eggs. And then it's probably Twite. I can't compete because this thing gave me some thoughts of, did he play a bird in the wetlands? Okay, yeah, so he's going hard for all of them. Do we lay eggs and play canvasback? Because canvasback helps us with wildlife gardener, and he's not going to play a fifth bird in the wetlands, is he? Because we're going to lay eggs right now. We have no choice if we want to use the wagtail to play a bird. Let's see what he did. Oh, okay, so he just said, screw you, I'm winning this. Okay, all right. All right, so he wins that. So I guess then the best play is Twite at the end of the round. And that leaves us with an egg to spare. All right, so now we play Twite. Twite's not, I mean, do I get to, I'm going to find this out. This is an interaction I don't know about. Do I get to do him? I hope I will. Yes, I do. Okay, sweet. So let's draw. Okay, so sometimes, okay, 7-2, that's not too bad. Yeah, he took a stranglehold on that and said, I am winning no matter what. Eggs in cup nests. I have lots of cup nests, but am I going to be laying eggs in them? You know, oh, Black Naughty. We have to draw cards once. So for pure point value, maybe we go get him. Or do we ignore Wagtail? Well, he can't play Black Naughty. He literally can't. His wetlands is full. Because Magpie is the best play to just get 9 food and cash them all at the end. Let's play this out. If we draw, lay eggs, gain food, play the Naughty, that's 4. Then we gain food, play the Warbler. It's not going to give us much food to tuck. But I think that we do want to play the extra birds. None of these engines are giving me much points. My points are birds. So yeah, let's do this. And even take this high point one. Don't give him the opportunity at it. Okay, so draw cards. Done. We're going to need 4 eggs to do what we want. Okay, because of all that nectar, there's a chance we do food next. So okay. So the Naughty we're playing strictly for points, which is, that's where we're getting most of our points. The Magpie's the other point provider on our board. So is he going straight up tuck? What's he do? Did he just play this so he could win that? Because is he using it? Yeah, he's using it. Okay. All right, so we want to play Cerulean Warbler and Black Naughty. That's kind of the plan. Okay, the nectar's still in the feeder, so let's go get that. Hey, he did tuck. That was worth it. That play was worth it. This is great with the Sri Lankan blue magpie. We're just turning this into food, into points no matter what. I guess the fish for the nadi. Yes, sir. For this, I guess the fish for the nadi. Okay. Yes. That couldn't have worked out any better. Okay, 7 food. 7 food. Okay. We had 1 from the hummingbird, so 6 food. I think we need to trade in 2 cards for eggs. How are we doing on the wildlife ranger? 5. If we get 1 more, yeah, the cerulean warble will help us there. If he's using that wetlands, you can keep talking. I mean, I guess it's a lot, but I'll take the free talk. Okay. We have 3, if you include Wagtail, we have 3 turns to play 3 birds. The ones I want to play cost 6 plus 2 is 8. And I already have 6 food. I think I can lay eggs and do this. Because Hoopy, I mean, it's just 7 points. It's just a matter of having enough eggs, which I'm going to need 6 eggs, which I can get. Oh, I wouldn't. I can trade a food. All right, so we trade in the canvas back and a food to lay 4 eggs. That gives us the 6 we need, which we're not gonna compete in this bonus again. How's he doing in it? I think it might be worth it. I don't know, him getting 7 points versus me getting 0 is not ever good. Maybe he'll give me a free egg. I think we have to proceed. All right. If he can give me one, if he gives me the egg, if he gives me 1 egg, any chance he's going to the grasslands? He's got a good grasslands. This is giving him 1, 2, 3, 5. He's getting 5, possibly 6 points. Where here he's getting 3. Okay, he's getting 5 here, so I guess there's no reason for him to go to the grasslands. Unless he wants to compete. You know what? Maybe by me putting those 6 eggs out, he thinks he needs to compete in the eggs, so he goes and lays eggs and gives me a free one. Maybe he does that. Because then I can do everything I want to do. Actually, maybe I can't. I have 2 turns left. I want to play 3 birds, and 6 food's not enough. Okay, I calculated this wrong. I am going to compete the bonus. So playing Nadi versus Hoopo, it's the nectar battle. That's what we need to figure out. Okay, I've won the nectar, and okay. So we play Hoopo. We can win all 3 nectar battles, theoretically. because he's maxed out in the wetlands. He can't spend more nectar down there. So I've already got that one. Alright, so the Hoopoe is the better play. The Hoopoe and Warbler. He has worms. He gets 3 from the feeder? Sure. Yes, because I can catch them with the magpie. That actually ended up being a really... Wait, did it take them? Did it take them? We should win. Okay, so now we just gain food, so we can cash it all with the magpie. Play the Warbler, hope we draw a sweet bonus card. Oh, I didn't even notice that the Hoopoe high rolled this bonus. Or yes, the Warbler's going to help us high roll here. This is good. This is good. Did I get his 3 worms? His 3 grubs? Did I get those? Oh, it's just 1. Okay. Alright, we just get food and turn them all into points. You know what? I could... No, I can't gain any food. He took the lead in the grasslands. How did he do that? So anyways, we want non-nectar food. We're not playing the naughty, so we might as well turn that into points. I think the Rainbow Lorikeet has done fantastic this game. Okay. Okay, so we played Bioweaver to make sure he got that nectar. That could end up coming into play. We're going to lose this one, right? We sacrifice this for birds. We have 4 right now. But we're going to play 2, and it is worth it. Well, he's probably going to lay eggs, which means, oh, he's going to give me an egg, but yeah, he's going to win. It's tough to win games when you don't do well in end of rounds like this. I think we're easily going to break 100. We may even get to 110. But that might not be good enough in this game. I thought I was going to get all 3 nectars, and that kind of made me feel like there was a chance. I'm excited for for the magpie, for the blue magpie. I'm excited for that. That's 8 points there at the end of the game. Twite's going to give me 2 points. There's an additional 10. Wagtail obviously gives me the Warbler, which helps me. This is a lot of good between realm powers. I will take the egg. But that, I assume that means he has 7. Yeah, so I can't. Okay. All right. So the first thing to do here. See if we miraculously draw something that's better than the Warbler. Highly doubtful. Whoa. It's a cup nest. Oh, wait a second. He doesn't draw us a bonus card, but he helps us high roll this. And he's in the grasslands with what's the nectar battle? It wins the nectar battle for me. I think We do this. It's worth an extra 4 points. Bonus cards are usually only worth 3. Okay. It gives us 1 less point with the magpie, but it gives us this nectar battle. So okay, this is perfect. And he's still a cup nest. That was a wonderful draw. Okay, so we do win all 3 nectar battles. That is wonderful. I thought we did. I guess we tie? Huh. I thought we won that. What did I miss? Yeah, we did win it. Okay. 94 is wrong. It doesn't even have the correct caches. Okay, he won the 3 out of 4 in the rounds, but I won all the nectars. What is he now? He's getting some good stuff, though. He's laying those eggs, which is, what's he got? Star, stone, 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 stars. 119, that's a really good game for me. That's a really good game for me. I don't know if it's going to come out to be a win, but that's a really good game for me. Let's see if we can pull this out. 119's about as good as I can play. I usually lose these games. Nice. Very nice. That's an excellent game. I think we played well. Good game.